Over the 4 years, we've been collecting data on student learning. Our first example here is a grade 4 student outcome set. We have 16 classes showing here their pre and post means, and in the 17th data set you can see the mean for all of those classes. And what you can see here is out of a score of 16, the students moved from a pre-score of 5.26 to a post score of 11.14. These are dramatic gains. In another cluster of data, we compared 3 district school boards, one with grades 3 to 6 teachers, one with grades 3 to 9, and one with grades 6 to 8. And what's really interesting about this data set is that each district school board started in a very different place. There were significant differences between the 3 district school boards. By the end of the research and the intervention with teachers and students, all 3 school boards had made gains that were significantly close together. And so we can see that this is actually a gap closing resource. One more data set I'd like to point to is a story that tells us that it's never too late. Each line here on the graph represents one grade from grades 3 through 9. And in every case, in every grade, the students made significant gains because of the work that they focused on with fractions and the resources that were available to them. We have also conducted teacher surveys to find out what teachers thought of the pathway in particular. And here's an example of a teacher response. The fractions learning pathway really helped me to better distinguish between the many fractions concepts and to determine how various concepts supported and connected to others. Using the pathway as a tool, I was better equipped to plan next steps or to back up a bit for my students. Examining the pathway made it very evident the extensive background needed in order to perform operations with fractions. I made many assumptions about my intermediate students, which I needed to revisit. So we are now confident in saying that the fractions learning pathway is working. It functions well. The resources support teachers in implementing high-quality fractions learning opportunities, and the tasks function as a gap-closing strategy.